It's a Vice Purpose Driven Live Sports, and I'm back here for another NBA video. So, last video I talked about the Warriors and Trailblazers. In this video, I'll talk about the Toronto Raptors and the Milwaukee Bucks. Game 2 in Milwaukee. Now, remember in the last video, did I get a little emotional? Maybe. I don't think I did. I told you guys about how, sometimes Toronto just works my freaking nerves, man. But I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm just going to say this. I think we're counting out Toronto too early. I think we're anointing the Milwaukee Bucks too early. I still think if Toronto can have Kawhi Leonard play like he has, which is 30 plus, and you got if Kyle Lowry can average 20 points, 10 assists, they could beat the Bucks. I'm just gonna tell you guys that right now. Now I said the Bucks in 7. I'm gonna stick with that. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Toronto Raptors went 7 games. I mean, this Toronto team, even though they're not as deep and they don't have as many players that kind of make a big impact as the Milwaukee Bucks do, Toronto could still win this series. And Toronto's such a great defensive team. I think we really saw it in Game 1. It's just, to me, Toronto and Kawhi Leonard kind of fatigue set in. Their legs weren't getting into their shots, and I think that was really the reason why they lost Game 1, because they outplayed Milwaukee except for half of the fourth quarter. But I mean, if I'm going to pick who's going to win this game, I'm just feeling Toronto can win this game, really. And I think they're going to come out and play, because I just think people Milwaukee's a great team. I really do like Milwaukee. I think they probably will get to the finals. I just have this feeling that the Toronto Raptors could win the series. And I think Toronto's probably going to come out and prove a point that they're here for a reason. Kawhi Leonard's going to come out and play exceptionally well like he did in the first 3 quarters of the last game. We're probably going to see a great defensive display for them. Both teams did not really shoot well from 3. That is well documented, but both these teams defensively are so great, but it's really going to come down to which team superstar really steps up and has a great game. And to me, there hasn't really been a guy in the East, and I don't think Giannis Antetokounmpo, sorry, I forgot his name for a second, is the guy to really stop Kawhi. Even though he's got great length, he's a great defender. Kawhi Leonard just, to me, so many times I've seen in this postseason, he gets to a spot no matter who's on him, and he's so busy just making shots and just getting to where he wants to go, finishing in traffic. He's also playing great defense, rebounding. I mean, what do you say? And also, a lot of people know this, but he does a great job of not fouling, and he gets more steals than he fouls. So Kawhi Leonard, to me, he's a great player. He's smart, and to me, he knows when to step up. He's stepped up. He's really helped this Toronto team, really taken them over the top. So really, have to pick who's going to win this game, I'm going to go with Toronto. But let's not discount. I'm not going to discount Milwaukee. Giannis has played great. He's averaging over 10 rebounds, averaging 25 a game in the playoffs as well, playing great defense. If they get another game like that from Brook Lopez, though, this is going to be a problem for Toronto. Toronto's going to make sure, and it's a problem because Marc Gasol does not like to go out and really defend three-point shooters. He's a guy in the paint who sits in the paint, and if you want to go up and try to shoot a shot, he's either there to block it or he's a great contest, so you can't even really see the rim because he's 7'1" and about 265. He's big, he's strong, he's tall, he's got long arms, so you're asking for trouble when you do that. Danny Green, to me, is not a guy who consistently has bad games over and over. I expect him to come back for Toronto. I also expect Eric Bledsoe to start better. So there's so many factors as well. And also, Chris Middleton didn't have a great Game 1, but he stepped up big and made big shots. He's probably going to start better in this game. People said, and I also said, this could be a heavyweight match where both teams are really going at each other, because it's really even. It's that even. Yeah, but I got to go with Toronto. I just think they can do it. And it's, to me, motivating them. The motivation for them is, we had Game 1. We know how to beat this team. It's just by playing great defense and shooting. They had this team. And to me, people say it's better to lose and get blown out so, you can go back and reset yourself. Yeah, that's true sometimes, but it's also true where if you lose a close game and you know that as the road team you could have won that game, boy, you got a lot of confidence because you believe that if we just fixed a few things, a few tweaks, if we play better in this situation, you can win this series. You can win a couple games. You can go up and win a series. That's what it is, and I just I just believe in that much in Kawhi Leonard. I think Kawhi Leonard because I think being in San Antonio has taught him a lot, and I think he's brought a lot of those things over with him to Toronto. He's got his guys playing with confidence. After Kawhi Leonard did that, I mean Kyle Lowry playing great like he did. I think he comes back and does it again. I'm just gonna be honest. It was one of the best games I've seen him play, and I think it's just yeah. That's just me. I don't know what you guys are thinking. You guys can say whatever you want in the comments, but that's just what I believe. I would not be surprised if Milwaukee wins. I said that, because Milwaukee to me is the better team. They're the deeper team. They have guys who make a bigger impact off the bench to me. But let's stop discounting this Toronto team. They're here because Kawhi Leonard has made big plays and they're playing around him, which has made them a really good team. That's going to do it for this video. This is my take on the Bucks and Raptors series so far. I did say I got Milwaukee in 7, but Toronto could win in 7. Toronto's a great, talented team. They're deep as well. Not as deep as Milwaukee, but they're a deep team. So let's not discount what they can do. Let's not discount that they're here for a reason. Oh, excuse me, sorry. But that's going to do it for this video. This is my take. I want to thank you guys for listening again. This is really fun, and I will see you guys in the next video.